So one of the questions I get asked all the time is, how do I know if Montessori is right for my child? And a Montessori teacher will actually say, well, Montessori is for every child, it just might not be for every family. But let's take a look at all of the different parts. First of all, Montessori appeals to children who learn visually, children who learn orally, children who learn through their touch, kinesthetically, or verbally. So actually it appeals to children who learn in many different ways. It's not just like a teacher standing at the front of the blackboard and you then really only appealing to visual learners. Then parents are worried about whether their child has to be able to plan to go to a Montessori school. And I'd say that up until upper primary, children are mostly following their own needs. They're not planning their day. They're more, I feel like doing language now. I'm going to do my language work. Now I feel like working with a friend and we're going to work on our project. And the teacher's responsibility is to check that they're not missing any part of the classroom and they'll help them. But as they get into upper primary, the teacher's also there to help them scaffold and learn the skills for planning their day. Some children will need more help in this area, and others who are already independently planning will need less assistance. Parents of children who like to move a lot can also be really anxious. Oh no, Montessori is only for children who like to sit quietly and concentrate on one activity for a long time. Well, actually, Montessori is perfect for children who need to move because unlike in classical education where they need to sit at their desk and aren't able to move or get up to go to the bathroom, in a Montessori environment, children are allowed to move around. They're allowed to watch other children at work when they need a break. And there's a lot of movement built into a lot of the Montessori activities. So for example, we go and get water to wash our hands and come back to the other side of the classroom. So you'll find that a child's always on the move in a Montessori classroom. So Montessori can be for every child, but is it for every family? If you're actually quite strict at home, then the child may find that the freedom of a Montessori environment is too much and they become quite naughty, for want of a better word. And on the other hand, if your approach is very laissez-faire at home, then the child might find, oh, there actually are limits to our behavior in a Montessori classroom, and they may find that they find those limits challenging. So it really depends. If you have a Montessori approach at home, then Montessori will be perfect for your child, where you give them space to explore, but you give them boundaries as well to keep them safe. So I hope this has been helpful for you to work out whether Montessori is right for your family.